Hey there! Today you are going to learn how to make poached fish. This is a great Mediterranean style dish. It's healthy, it's fast, it's easy, it's inexpensive. We're going to use this tilapia fillet here. And we're going to saute up some celery and onion and a little tomato. And then we're going to season it with some cumin and Aleppo pepper, which is a crushed red pepper. You can order it online, or you can just substitute traditional crushed red pepper with like a little pinch of paprika to mirror that smoky flavor of the Aleppo pepper. But the first thing I'm going to do is, I got a little heat going underneath my pan here, you can see that. And I'm going to slice up some celery. I'm going to take an extra step here and peel the celery, get these strings off of here. My wife really, she just doesn't like those strings, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to catch the edge of the stalk with the knife and my thumb, and any amount of those strings that comes off is more than none. So there you go, we got that happening. I peel the celery, and I'm just going to slice it up real thin. Notice that the grip on my knife, thumb and forefinger, wrapping the rest of the fingers around the handle. This is kind of make the knife easier to control and get that celery sliced up. Now we got some heat going on in this pan, so I'm going to let that just continue to happen. And next thing I'm going to do is a little bit of slice of onion. I'm just going to get the skin off of here real quick. You can make this dish probably in about 15 to 20 minutes, start to finish. I know I kind of had a little head start with my ingredients out here before we got on camera, but if you're organized in the kitchen, it's just going to go real fast for you. It's going to be just an easy thing to put together anytime. This is a great dish for just a few people, or even a large group, and it's good for entertaining. What you would do if you want to make a big batch of it is prepare the sauce as I'm going to show you, and then transfer that to a big oven tray, put the fish in there, throw it in the oven, cover it with foil so it steams, and there you go. You can make a big batch of this stuff. I'm going to put a generous amount of olive oil in the pan here and get this celery and onion going in there. Also going to throw a little chunk of garlic in there. So keep the garlic right here on the counter in my little garlic safe. Easy way to peel a chunk of garlic. Put it on the cutting board, curved side down, and use the broad side of the knife. Just lean on it, you hear it crack, and now the paper comes off real quick and easy. Get rid of that. Okay. A couple of quick chops with the knife, and that's ready to go into the pan. So, I'm going to stir this around, get the oil all over it. And then we're just going to let it steam. So we don't want it to get brown, we just want it to get soft. So, once I get it in there, get it spread out, you can see how it looks. And I'm going to put the lid on that and let it steam. In the meantime, got my tomato here, and this is a key step. What I'm going to do is slice this tomato in half across what we'd call the equator, and then I'm going to grate it. A lot of people see this device and they go, oh, cheese grater, pain in the butt to clean. Well, I'm here to tell you that I use this thing for more often for vegetables than cheese, And what I'm going to do is just rub this tomato on here. Okay, and what's going to happen is the skin is just going to naturally pull back, and we're going to get all the pulp and juice. This is a quick, fast, easy way to make tomato puree. You could, if you really wanted to, use some crushed tomato out of a can. This is nice, it's fresh, it's whole food, there's no preservatives, and it's about that fast. There's half of it, and here comes the other half, and this thing will be easy to clean up, so don't sweat it. I encourage you to get involved in the kitchen, use your hands. Those are the two best kitchen utensils you can have. They're right on the end of your arms, they're always handy. And you can feel the tomato, you can hear it grating against the box grater, see the nice little pulp that's coming up there inside, and just involve all your senses and get into the food and the preparation of it, and enjoy a little time to relax and unplug from the day. So there we go. There's our tomato puree. So that's a key step. Let me show you how that looks. Okay, nice. Take a look at our onions and celery. They're coming along. They're starting to get softer. So I'm going to pause the tape and let that cook a little bit, and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so now we're back, and you can see that the onions are translucent, celery's getting pale, everything's getting soft. It's moving along nicely here. What I'm going to do is add about a teaspoon of cumin to this pan, and you want to be fast in the kitchen. You're going to have to learn how to estimate quantities, and the best way I can tell you to do that is to measure out a teaspoon, dump it on the cutting board, see what it looks like, get a feel for it. I'm adding now a pinch or so of this Aleppo pepper. Oh, that smells so good. And you can get these spices in here. A little heat into the spices to release their fragrance. And then get our tomato puree in there. What we're doing now is making a poaching liquid, and you can see that it's not too liquidy, but it is a nice looking sauce right there. And what I'm going to do is I got a little hot water that I heated up in the kettle. I'm just going to add a little splash of that, maybe a quarter cup or so. Raise the heat, get this all going nice and active. And then we're going to slide the fish in there, and it's going to cook real quick. The fish will cook in about 5 or 6 minutes. I'm going to add a little bit of salt on that fish just for fun and flavor. You'll hear people go crazy about salt and, oh my god, don't use salt. Well, the salt from the salt shaker is not your problem. In fact, you need salt. And there's a lot of stories behind that. But right now, I'm not going to get too far on a tangent. I'm just going to slip this fish into the poaching liquid. You can see it's bubbling really nicely and actively. Get a few little vegetables up on top of the fish. Cover it. And a few minutes later, we will have poached fish, Mediterranean style. And we're back. It's just been a few minutes, and you can see that this fish is beautiful, nice, opaque, moist, tender, delicious. And I'm just going to get this out of the pan here, and then let the sauce cook down. It's going to cook off some of that excess liquid. You can see it's a little watery, so we're going to cook it down and raise the heat, and take just a few minutes to reduce down some of that liquid and increase the flavor of this sauce, and we'll pour it over the fish and we'll be done. I'm going to also make a little lemon slice here and use that as a garnish. While this is all cooking, You can saute up some nice leafy green vegetable, maybe some spinach or escarole or rapini, broccoli rabe. Would also all be great complements to this dish. Throw some garlic and maybe some pine nuts into those vegetables, and you're going to have a fantastic meal. Quick, easy, healthy, and you're going to love it. And get the full recipe for this dish, that poached fish with tomato, Mediterranean style, in my book here. This is Mediterranean Diet Recipes for Weight Loss, and it's available on Amazon, both in Kindle format and hard copy, as I'm showing you here. It's loaded with lots of great recipes, and that one included. It's follow the link right down below and you'll come to my author page. You'll see all the other books there. There's a Thai and an Indian version as well. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I know you're going to love that fish dish. Thanks so much for watching.